Hello everyone, this is Melinda from Creative Collections. I am here to show you how you can merge chalk products with wood cutouts, okay? So this is a wood cutout from my shop. I'm going to, oops, there we go. Just gonna pull up a picture. I had a viewer, a friend, request this one. And so, yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Okay, so this comes in two different pieces. Okay, so this is what we call an interchangeable door round. So if you order this kit, this is going to be one whole piece. Okay, so you'll get the word that says hi, the bucket, and the flower. The round is additional, and you can get that in my chalk site, or you can purchase it from me. Okay? We're not going to do anything special to this round. I'm going to leave it the natural rustic color that it is, but I am going to take the plastic off, and then we're going to start painting. So, hope everyone is having a great day. You're catching this as a recorded video because I am currently on vacation. It's my spring break. I'm going to heat the glue gun up, and so I figured, well, I will do some videos to get ready for, doing videos while I'm getting ready for my trip. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything special to this, so we're going to set that aside. What we are going to do is first we're going to paint our bucket, okay? So this is going to come in 4 pieces here. And then you'll get the greenery. You'll get the word hi, okay? So we're going to separate all that, and we're going to paint our bucket. I'm going to use Storm and white. So we're going to mix some colors together because I want a light gray. I don't want a really dark, deep storm color. So I'm going to take my white and I'm going to take Storm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably a good heaping size there, and then maybe 1.5 of Storm, okay? And then we're going to mix it together. So it's going to be a nice light gray. So if you caught my first video when I made this, it's an interchangeable door round. I did the bunnies and carrots. Oh my gosh, and it turned out so cute. So then I had a request for the bees. And so I was like, hey, yes, I'll do the bees. So let's go ahead and start painting. I might add just a little bit of water. Let's see how that does. You can use our chalk paste to paint with. You can use regular paint too. However, our chalk paste goes on smooth. It's water soluble, child friendly. So if you want your little ones to craft with you, this is a good start. And it's easy cleanup. My granddaughter, who's now 4, she's been chalking with me since she's been 2. So she's 4.5 now. And if she makes a mess, that's okay, because she knows I can clean it up. So let's go ahead and get started. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's nice and sunny here. We're also going to use some gilding wax on our bucket. So after it dries, There's that one. I may have to put 2 coats down, and that's okay. That's why I made up enough. So we're going to just make sure that we go through and paint all of the little nooks and crannies. This is one of the things that I love about chalking. It is so easy, versatile. You can use it on anything, any surface, practically any surface. And what I love is the huge discounts that you can get, whether you join as a designer like me and want to share chalk with the world, or as a Perks customer. So the difference between the two is the designers get 40% off their purchases, and Perks members get 30% off each and every retail purchase. So the other difference is that as a Perks member, you're getting 30% off retail price. As a designer, when they have sales, like we currently have going on right now, we get designer equivalency. So if it is 70% off that transfer or that product, what that means is that we are going to get the 70% off and then take 40% off of that. Perks members don't get that. Okay? So if you're wondering what the difference is, Perks members, you're a valued customer, and Chalk is giving you guys a ton of perks. And if you join with me, Creative Collections, as a Perks customer, I also have perks for you too. So comment perks for more information. So by the time you're seeing this video, we are probably in April right now, because right now it's March 30th and I'm going on vacation April 1st. And so what does that mean? It just means that we have new promotions. So be on the lookout for what promotions is coming up. I don't need to paint this one because this is a layer base. So what we're going to do is we're going to dry it. What I've just painted, we're going to put a second coat on. So you can use our quick dry tool or any heat tool. Some people use a hair dryer to dry their chalk products. And that's okay. Okay. So we are going to definitely put one more coat on, and then we will set this aside to dry. Rinse out my paintbrush. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the lids on these pastes. Next, we're going to paint this. I'm going to paint using Meadow. And I need to stir up my paste. And if I haven't said, I hope you all had a great Easter. I've been so busy getting ready for this trip. Oh, and I don't know if I said, but tonight's keyword is B, B-E-E. And there'll be a checkout link for the cutouts. Okay. So we're going to paint this vine. I guess that's what you would call it, right? Greenery vine. I'm going to paint it with Meadow. Just straight from the jar. See how easy that goes on? And we'll dry it and see if I need to put a second coat. I'm going to highlight it with some sage though, so I may not need to do a second coat. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry this. like I said, we're going to use sage. I'm going to put a little bit in a tray, and we're going to thin it down just a little bit. With some distilled water. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a paintbrush. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of come down. Well, that's what's great. It's like if you don't like it, because I got way too much water. I need it a little bit thicker. Not sure if this paintbrush is the right one to use. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm putting some vines in, just to kind of give it a little bit of highlight. And you know, you can make it your own. Let's kind of like give it a little bit of, okay, so that's done. So we're going to set that aside to dry. I'm running out of room. Okay, and if you're wondering, well, what do you do with the excess paste that I am not using? If I have not mixed it with another color, but I've just added water, I can take it, because I used distilled water, and I can put it right back into my container. I'm going to put the lid on. Okay. So next we have the word hi. I'm going to grab a wet wipe real quick and clean up this table. There we go. So we have the word hi, and we are going to use that gray that I made up. We're going to use that, and then we're going to use some white to kind of give it some highlights. Okay? So if I haven't mentioned, this is an interchangeable, not interactive. Yeah, it'll say hi to you. Interchangeable door round. So you have one door round, but you can change it out for each season, each month, if that's what you choose to do. There we go. Okay. So again, we're going to dry it. So now we're going to take some of the white and I'm just going to kind of give it a highlight. Like so. And then we'll kind of like that. What do you think so far? Okay, so the bucket is done. The door round pieces are actually done. So next is a separate piece. So we're going to set those aside to dry. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to pull the beehive. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean that up. And I'm going to set that aside. Okay. So we have some cute little bees. And we have the honeycomb. I'm going to use, I pulled out Sunnyside. Let's see, where is my bumblebee at? I think I want to use bumblebee. So let me see if I can find it real quick. So I have Bumblebee, and I also need Black Velvet. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is a brand new jar of paste because I couldn't find my other Bumblebee. So that means I must have used it all. Or the kitty knocked it down. Good old Oreo, right? I'll be glad to get moved out of here. Okay. So I have Bumblebee. And again, I'm going to take a color tray. And we're going to make, because I want it just a little bit thinner than what it is. Go. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint all of this Bumblebee. Okay, Terry, this one's for you. Suddenly my fingers started itching. Has anybody ever happened? Has that ever happened to anyone? Where your finger just starts itching. We're going to put 2 coats on. So when I get this done, I will dry it and then we'll put 1 more coat on. Don't need to worry about this part because it's going to be hidden behind the bucket. So, like I said, the key word for this cutout is bee. B-E-E-E. B-E-E, not B-E-E-E. So, cute little bumblebee. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry it, and then we will put a second coat on. Almost done. Isn't this cute? We have a transfer, this Queen Bee Farms, that would go perfect with this door round. So like if you have a chair on your porch, or you know, if this is where this is going, and you want to put a cushion like a pillow, that would look so cute. Okay, there we go. So we're going to set that aside to dry. And then we are going to pull some of this honey out. But I'm going to use Sunnyside for it. So let's go ahead and put this back in to the jar, the container. Now clean my brush. And so I'm going to pull a little bit of Sunnyside and add some water. brush I was using. Seems to be a good paintbrush right now. Okay. So I'm going to put a couple of coats on here. I'm going to make it look like honey. There's one. If you're wondering, I'm using real wood. This is a 1/4 inch birch plywood. So it comes sanded. And so it's not MDF. Because like sometimes MDF, if you go to add liquid to it, paint, the wood will swell on you. So I'm just, you know, there's a lot of shops that use the MDF. So just letting you know that that could be an issue. But by using real wood, the swelling is minimal. Because when I first started with wood cutouts, of course, you know, I was like anybody else buying them on Etsy. And I had gotten a bad batch. And anyways, when I went to paint it, it swelled so bad, it was like my project was ruined. So when I decided to go into laser cutting, because that's one of the reasons why I decided, is because it's like, I can waste money on bad wood cutouts, or I can just do it myself. Okay. Aren't these cute? Oh my gosh. I love this one. I might have to do the bee one again for me. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put the rest of the paste back into the jar. So it's great. Make sure you use distilled water, and then you can save your paste. Okay. So let's go ahead and paint our cute little bumblebees while those dry. So we're going to use black. I'm just going to dip right out of the jar. Okay. Might have to add some water. Let me do that because it's not going on as smooth as I would like it to. See how it breaks down with the water? And just stir it until you get a nice smooth consistency. You can use our paste as paint, chalk, stain. If you water it down really well. You could also use it as a whitewash. And that's just what you can do with chalk. Can you imagine with ink? Make sure I'm in your guys' view. What good is filming this if you can't see it, right? Okay, so there's one cute little bee. We're not done, we still have to add, but I'm going to do the black first. Okay, there's two little bumblebees. See how there's the line cutouts right there? So that way you know where you can paint, you know where the next color is going to start. So again, we're going to put the paste back into the jar. And I'll wash that brush out. It's a good brush. Okay. So let's go ahead and dry these because we're going to add layers to them. Go ahead and add the bumblebee. So this is bumblebee, and we're going to see if I need two coats. Okay, there's one. What's nice is this dries so quick too. Unlike acrylic, sometimes acrylics you have to wait to dry. And if you use a heat tool to dry acrylics, it'll crack on you. Okay. Go. Let's go ahead and dry these. So we're going to add some white to the wings. It's going to highlight them. There's one cute little wing. Just kind of adding some little highlights to the cute little bees. Okay, next, a lot of intricate little parts to painting this. Okay. What's great about this glass mat is that you can clean it. You can use your, to mix and then it's cleanable. Okay, so we're going to use Shimmer Gold, okay? And we're going to use it on this, honey.